Good afternoon. I was going to say good morning, but it's past noon. Good afternoon. My cat feels the need, yes, you, Meadow, always feels the need to eat when I'm recording. It needs to be studied. Like she's never eating, but then the minute I press record, she's like already stationed. Anyways, besides the point, this is my honest self-reflection slash review of my performance yesterday at my friend Sarah's grand opening of her cafe, Cafe Marigold. Marigold! Cafe Marigold! Near Station Laurier, 1677 Avenue Laurier S. And yeah, thank you so much, Sarah, for creating a space where you've put so much time and energy and love and poured your soul into opening up. It's a very, I don't know, it's a big achievement to open your own spot is such a beautiful thing. So congratulations. Also, thank you for opening up your space for local artists and musicians. I think that is so wonderful. I can't do anything here. And also, thank you to Evergreen Music for helping organizing the musical aspect of the evening. And then I think I forgot the name of the person, so I do apologize, but there was someone taking care of the PA that evening. I I think it was a very successful grand opening. There was so much happening all at once. A lot of people. It was hot. It's already like naturally hot in the cafe, but it was hot. Like you could barely move, and I'm like, shit, that's wonderful because it's a grand opening. So like, yeah, fuck yeah. And so initially I was supposed to play at 3 p.m. and then Simon got replaced with Bella, who is so, oh my god. First of all, I love Simon. He's wonderful. I love his songs. So I was sad that I couldn't see him perform again. And but I really love Bella. I love her songs. It's crazy to me though because like I love her songs. Like I'll listen to her songs from time to time and I love them. But seeing her perform live, it needs to be studied. Like I need to see Bella's birth chart. She's a Taurus, I think. I love Tauruses, and they do fall in my ninth house, I think, which is like traveling and you know expansion, whatever. But yeah, like when she sings, my body can't control itself. I just cry. I didn't want to cry, but like every single song she did, this is so comedic to me. Anyways, every song she did, I was crying. She sounded like an angel, and I was on my deathbed, and I was just like, "Am I in heaven?" She sounded so heartbreakingly beautiful, and so she was playing at 3. And there is like a 30-minute in between sets they added, and I was supposed to play at 4:30 instead of 3. And what happened is like um Bella was like a last minute add-on, so she didn't really have time to prepare a set list, to be fair. And it can be kind of like if you haven't written it down and like timed it. Which is why I really took the time to make sure to do that because I had the time to do that. And thank God. Because when you're up there and you're just like, I forgot every single song I've ever done. Like, what am I doing? It's basically what happens. Like your brain's overdrive. And to be also fair, there was a lot. There was a lot of people like you could barely go to the sorry, there's like cat hair everywhere. I'm like ground level, but like you could barely go to the restroom and move. So, a lot of brouhaha because like people were just cacophonically just talking really loudly. I find it's normal because there was like a takeout menu, so a lot of people were coming in and leaving, and people were just talking. and there was local artists selling artwork also, but like people were talking so loud, and to me it's the only aspect that I don't really enjoy about playing in a pub or like coffee shops. It's because people don't care, like, or they don't seem to care, and they just talk loud, and you're like ripping your heart out. And so she finished her set earlier, and instead of having like a 30-minute in between, I think there was like a 45-minute in between. And I was like, oh shit. Like, I had people show up early because they came thinking I was playing at 3. And then I had people that showed up at 4:30 because they thought I was starting at 4:30, but then I ended up starting at like 4, and my set was like 30 minutes. And I ended up playing longer than I was supposed to. I was like, oh shit. And I had Antoine, I think, this really incredible gentleman who was like totally vibing to Trash Man. He was like, dude, that was the sickest thing I've ever seen. I was just like, I can't believe someone's dancing to me performing. Is so funny to me. Um, it was so hard not to laugh in a good way though, not like at him, but like with him. And then he was so amazing. Um, because I was like, I guess I could play another song. Theo's not here yet because he was playing at 5:30, I think. Yeah, at 5:30. So I was like, oh my God, there's gonna be like, so much time in between. And I tried stretching out my set. I was like, let me just wait around. And also, my acoustic electric guitar failed me, which was really a big bum out. Uh, I initially was gonna bring my electric guitar, but then I told myself if they don't have a PA system or like the PA system defaults, I'm not gonna perform with an electric guitar in a cafe where like people are talking. So I've busked before, and I'm like, worst case scenario, I'm gonna bring my microphone, because I was sick recently. So I'm like, I'm gonna bring my microphone out of respect, because like I still, whatever. And I was like, out of respect for other people, bring my microphone at least, and then hope for the best. But they did have a PA system, and I could have plugged in my guitar, which would have been much better. So not only was my guitar not loud enough for myself to hear, they could hear it fine, but like I couldn't really hear it properly. And then I couldn't really hear myself, and my nose is still blocked because I was sick. And I, honest to God, should not have been singing because like I can still feel like a little like all day. And it's weird because I feel extremely like neutral about it. I'm not disappointed, which is surprising. I'm glad. Uh, I think mostly because some people were really nice and they really received the songs well. People really love Trash Man, which is so sick. Selena and Megan and Sarah were just like dancing and singing Trash Man because it's a really easy song to catch on to. And I was sad because one of my best friends, Alice, missed my show because of the fuck up of like time slots, I guess. My best friend showed up 15 minutes after I started on her favorite song, which relieved me. If she had missed that song, I would have been really sad. And then some other people that I know showed up like at 5 or like 5:30, and I was like, even if I started at 4:30, I would have been done. I was still happy to see them. And I'm so grateful. Like Dolan showed up early. Dolan is someone I have done like acting slash modeling with. He was with his son, and he's so nice. And then yeah, anyways, I am doing such a long video, so I'm gonna do um like it's not letting me. Okay, wait. Okay, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, no, I was talking about the fact, yeah, I was disappointed that I had been sick, so my nose was congested. I couldn't hear shit. So I know I didn't sound my best vocally, which kind of annoys me. But at the same time, I'm really proud of myself because I was just like, whatever. I was kind of disappointed by the fact that um there were like a lot of other acoustic guitars that worked on location, and no one was like, "Oh, your guitar's not working, just use mine." Which you would think is like the normal thing to do, but that's like one part of myself. The other part of the Virgo in me is just like, yeah, I get it. Like, it's fine. It's your guitar. Like, of course, you don't want anyone else to play with it. Guitars can vary in prices. If your guitar is worth like 2 grand, of course, you don't want to just like lend it to someone you don't really know that well. Personally, my guitar is kind of expensive, so I am pissed off that I have to change the battery, which I didn't know was a thing. I didn't know you had to change the fucking battery in your acoustic electric guitar. Like, sue me. What do you want? I should have brought my electric guitar, which I hesitated to do, but at the same time, you got to pick your battles. I'm like, if there's no PA system, I have to be playing an acoustic guitar. So, um, also, like, I've had it in open mics where I lended stuff to people because like they didn't have or it didn't work or whatever. So, but that's me. That's me. All right. I am obsessed with Sarah's cooking. I'm obsessed with Sarah's cooking. The shakshuka is really good. The best shakshuka I've ever had was at Bocata restaurant in the Old Port, but they closed. That one was not vegan though, and I did like put maple syrup in it. The shakshuka though, like Sarah makes a really really good one where it's so flavorful and balanced, and it's like creamy, and she makes her own bread, and you dip it in. It's just so, oh my god, like it's so good. The saffron rose latte, another one of my favorites. I forgot to put some of their homemade syrups in it. They're like these like special syrups. I don't even remember the names of them, but really good. And I think, yeah, and then she was like really generous and nice enough to give me the like kind of breakfast sandwich or whatever, but she didn't have any eggs, which I wasn't really in an egg mood, so such a good sandwich. Such a good sandwich. Like I had my best friend take a bite of it because I was just like, this sandwich is so good. I will be coming back and buying stuff this time from my own pocket. And also, yeah, it's like really nice. Thank you, Sarah, for feeding the artists that performed. It's so generous of you and so sweet to offer the space and like feed them. We are so hungry. We're starving artists, literally. Um, I'm looking forward to going back to her cafe and seeing her. She's just one of those people that like, she's so genuinely nice. And she enters the category of people that feel like the sun. And then my last note for yesterday was Theo Day played at 5:30. He showed up on time for his set. He was in early. Pisces, you know. He's a Pisces stellium also, which is so funny to me. He's like the definition of Pisces. He has more than 3 Pisces placements. And he's such a great dude. We're like the same person in different fonts also. I almost dressed exactly the same as him. We had similar shoes on. I almost put my black hoodie and my blue jeans, the same he was wearing. And like we both have like marine blue jackets on, and we had the same color headphones. I'm like, dude, you're like my twin. This is stupid. And yeah, he's cool. He's really nice and such a good singer. Really, really good singer. It's kind of intimidating, not gonna lie, to be placed in between 2 people that are way better vocalists than I am. And it's not that I'm like a bad vocalist. Yesterday, I could probably be categorized as just like a really good songwriter because like my nose is blocked and you could barely hear my guitar, so not the best. I couldn't hear myself. Sue me. Shit. I mean, to be fair, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's my review. And oh, Theo played his new song, Make Believe, that's a feature with Olivia Ridgely, who's an angel. You know, Olivia Ridgely. I'm confused, girl, because I thought your name was Claire. Am I like bad? Am I like bad tripping? Why do I think you're? Why do I keep? Every time I see you, I keep thinking your name is Claire. Is it Claire Olivia Ridgely? And you just like shortened it and changed it? Am I losing my mind? Anyways, maybe I am losing my mind. My right, Meadow. My cat's like, all right, my phone's dying. That was all for my review. I look like Jim Carrey now. Okay, bye.